Julia Gillard made history by becoming Australia's first female Prime Minister. She was elected unopposed after the ousting of her predecessor, Kevin Rudd. But it would be the start of a tumultuous 3 years in power, leadership, tensions and party scandal, as well as delivering protections for disabled people. Gender equality would be a cornerstone of her prime ministership. And her misogyny speech in 2012 would make headlines around the world.
I will not be lectured about sexism and misogyny by this man. I will not. And the government will not be lectured about sexism and misogyny by this man. Not now, not ever. The Leader of the Opposition says that people who hold sexist views and who are misogynists are not appropriate for high office. Well, I hope the Leader of the Opposition has got a piece of paper and he is writing out his resignation. Because if he wants to know what misogyny looks like in modern Australia, he doesn't need a motion in the House of Representatives, he needs a mirror.
And former Australian Prime Minister Julia Gillard is with us now. Hello to you, Ms Gillard. Thank you so much for joining us. Talked about misogyny there here at Conservative Party conference. Do you think they have a problem?
I'm not here to commentate on the goings-on at Conservative Party conference directly. I'm here in my capacity as chair of the Global Partnership for Education. So it's related to misogyny in this sense that of the children in our world today who miss out on a great quality education, 260 million of them out of school, hundreds of millions more who only go to school for a very short time or schools are very low quality. Unfortunately, the child most likely to miss out is a girl. So we're here to fly the flag and to talk to people at the Conservative Party conference about the importance of the UK being strong and investing in education for girls and in the Global Partnership for Education.
And what sort of reception have you had?
Well, we've got a side event later on, so I'm very much looking forward to that. I know that there are a lot of other major issues here at the Conservative Party conference, to put it mildly, but the United Kingdom has got a proud track record of being a foreign aid provider, of helping countries go on a journey of development, of changing life chances for those who are most at risk. And we believe much about our world would be improved if every boy and every girl got a great quality education. It would be more peaceful, more prosperous, there would be more hope and opportunity to share.
It's a long way to get to Australia, to get here from Australia, 12,000 miles or thereabouts. We're looking for you to be one of our big trading partners when we leave the European Union. How's that going to work?
Well, that's for others to work through, but what I do know from my days as former Prime Minister is this. The United Kingdom is not in the sort of absolute top tier of our current trading relationships. Obviously, China is, the US is. We are, as a nation, negotiating a free trade agreement with the European Union, so those discussions are underway. Should the UK in the future want to be in trade discussions with Australia, I'm sure that will happen because as a great trading nation, our view always is that we can make our way in the world, and if there's a good deal to be had, then we're certainly happy to talk about it.
You were a lawyer before you were a politician. What did you make of the Supreme Court ruling last week?
Once again, not here to do the commentary on domestic UK politics. That's for those attending the conference and those who are going to be in the political fray in the House of Commons and potentially in an election to do. What I'm very happy about is that all sides of politics in the United Kingdom have taken very seriously the need to invest in multilateral bodies like the Global Partnership for Education, and whatever is happening here in your internal debate, you've still looked outwards to the world.
Do you miss politics?
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I miss not everything about it. I miss some things about it. Clearly, I'll never have more power in my hands than I had then to change things, to put my values into action. There are some things I don't miss, though. The absolute sheer relentlessness of it I don't miss. And I have had the opportunity since to put together a range of things that really I'm very passionate about. Education is one, hence the Global Partnership for Education. Women's leadership is another, and that brings me very regularly regularly to the UK because I'm working with King's College London at a Global Institute for Women's Leadership. So for me, it starts with educating that girl and it can end up with a female leader.
Okay, now when I was looking up, doing a little bit of research on you yesterday, did I notice that it was your birthday yesterday?
Yes, it was. Thank you for noticing that. So I did turn the ripe old age of 58 yesterday. I'm taking the view that at my age really you save the big celebrations for birthdays with a 0 at the end. So in 2 years' time, it'll be a very major event. I'll make sure you get an invite.
Sensational. I left 58 behind me a long time ago. Good to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Lovely to meet you.
Thanks very much.